Good evening and welcome to DW Stadium in Wigan for your first of two clashes tonight on your Monday night. We're joined up here with these two great sides. We've got Tonga and we've got Mediterranean. Both sides here, they've both had a good campaign so far, and they also had pretty good games in the Season 9 internationals as well, especially Mediterranean being able to knock off Australia in their first game. But joined in the box with me today, I've got the newly appointed Rabbitohs captain, Ryan Wilmot. Wilmot, how you going, mate?
Oh, I'm good, Josh. Thanks for dropping that in, boost to the ego right there. But great to be here. Looking forward to this great clash between Tonga, what is a powerhouse nation, and Mediterranean, who seems to be the giant knockoff type team.
Well, we're not calling them a knockoff, but no, I absolutely understand what you're saying here. Both sides, I feel like we're going to be in for a cracking game. I'm really excited to see what we get here as Daniel Hellier gets us kicked off underway. It'll be Cody Mansour. He'll receive the ball. He'll pass it straight off to his big prop, Matty Harris. Matty Harris, he'll try and get us up over the 20-metre line. First hit of the game is gone. It's a bit of a nothing hit up there, just a nice little tackle one hit up, as Wirram will take the second tackle. Mediterranean, they'll be looking to get around here and go through the middle, and that's exactly what happens. As Cody Mansour gets through, but offloads the ball to Justin Plays, a man who's in perfect position there for that one. As Tonga, they'll definitely be in some attacking position by the end of this set, as Kaya Fola, he will try and get around the edge of the number 4, Leo St. Hendricks, but can't. As the captain, Lonnie Lawrence, he'll go through a hole, but throws the inside ball to Drew Matthews. And, Sherman Anoli, he just telegrams that one there. And McLucky, he is on a run over the 40-metre line. He'll flip the script here. Mediterranean, they'll have some great ball, 40 metres out. We had a 2-pass to Downey. Downey now, 30 metres out. We're going to go to blindside and McLucky out to Seymour. Seymour steps around the one. He's got the fullback left, but gets driven back 10 metres out. 3 tackles remaining. 3 tackles gone as well. We're going to head back on towards the middle. 2 passes. Matty Harris gets driven backwards. Strong tackle there from, I believe it's the captain, Lonnie Lawrence. Bit of a slow play the ball from Rossini. Slow dummy half reception from Rossini. Throws a long ball, gets hit off the ball, and Callum Murray cleans up the scraps.
Yeah, disappointing set there for Mediterranean. Really looked to build off that. However, just didn't get the pass on point.
No, absolutely. As Tonga, they look to try and get around here. They're trying to break out of their own half, but they're 3 tackles down, and they've only just crossed the 20-metre line. Lachlan Lockyer now, he'll stroll up over the 30-metre line. Drew Matthews will get it out to Hellier. Hellier will throw a long ball to Plays. We'll throw it out again to Kaya Fola. Some good shift, but it just hasn't worked with them in this set, as Leo St. Hendricks makes a tackle. Both wingers there, as you can see, have dropped back. Dom Stramanoli will put the kick downfield, and it'll be the fullback Cody Mansour that receives it. Steps around 1, gets past the second there, and I believe that's Daniel Hellier that was standing at second marker, waiting for that break tackle. Matty Harris now, who'll get us up to the 40-metre line. 2 tackles gone. Mediterranean in some great position. John Bakers now, he'll go up towards that TBC Live logo. They're going to go to the open side here. Ollie Parche now. 4 tackles gone. The defensive efforts from Tonga so far have been really good. They're slowing down this Mediterranean attack. They're now 20 metres out. We're going to look to, I'd imagine, the skies for an attacking kick. 2 passes. Bakers puts the bomb up. I think it's a bit deep. It's not bounced. No, Sion Mataus has caught that on the full, and he'll get out up to the 10-metre line, about 15 metres out from his own line.
I guess that turned out to be a somewhat decent kick, as Lonnie makes a break. The big man's off.
Absolutely. Gets the ball inside too to Drew Matthews, directly on the halfway line. That's a great run from Lonnie. You don't often see a number 10 make breaks like that, so it's good to see. But Sam Lillard now, he'll get us into the Mediterranean half. Kaya Fola gets around 1, gets around Leo St. Hendricks, gets his lick back. 4 tackles gone. They got 1 more tackle to try and get some good ground, and they just throw the offload to Ollie Parche. He's ready for that one, and he gets us back up to the 40-metre line. And Rossini, from dummy half dash, he'll try and get past Plays, but Plays wraps him up nicely. Great dummy half scoot there. Back towards the middle of the field now, Matt Harris. We try and break through, try and barge through the little hooker there, Drew Matthews, but has no luck at all. Heading back towards that blind side now, Wirram. Nice little 2-pass there as well to get the ball to him. We're going to go back down the blind side. Matty Harris there, but he's just not quite timed his run well. It's forward pass. Bit of pressure let off from Mediterranean.
Yeah, it's been one of those games so far. Handling doesn't seem to be the strong point, but defensive seems to be the mindset.
Absolutely. As Sione Matthews now gets the long run, gets that to Domstrom, and he's whacked up around the neck there. That's a bad tackle. And they're going to get a penalty there. Tama Tutawa, he's going to be the one that blows the penalty. And Tonga, they're going to be in some really good position here. They're going to start their set within the 20. They're going to have 6 tackles to make something of this here. As we're back underway, we get the ball out Domstrom, out to Callum Murray. Murray's wrapped up there. It's the tackle of Ollie Pache. We're going to go back towards the middle of the field. Little inside ball to Matthews. Mediterranean here, they're going to want to show some really gritty defense here to make sure that Tonga don't score first, especially off a piggyback penalty like that. Lachlan Lockyer with a great run. Daniel Hellier, he's going to get this 2-pass out to his halves partner, Domstrom, and he's going to be wrapped up. He got really close to the try line there. We're going to go out to Plays. Plays wants to barge over, but gets driven back. Last tackle. Definitely in range for an attacking kick. I'd imagine a grubber across the ground. As Domstrom and Oli gets wrapped up there. Great rush defense from the Mediterranean and a great way to defuse what could have been a dire situation if they did score.
Great defence there by Mediterranean to hold them out there, but just a poor end of set for Tonga, choosing to run on the last play.
Absolutely. As Ollie Pache now gets the palm off on one and gets going up over the 30-metre line. We're going to go back towards the middle of the field. Downey now. He'll run us up over the 40. 3 tackles gone. Bakers will go out to Mansour. He'll step past one. He can't get past the other. He can't get past the fullback of Justin Plays there. Seems to be a recurring theme so far. 40 metres out. We're going to cross over. Hop's good now. The number 12. He'll get wrapped up for last tackle. 5 tackles gone. It's been a pretty successful set from Mediterranean to get so far into their opposing territory. But Ben Cummins, he'll make the break. He'll get past one, but doesn't get past Cody Mansour.
Yeah, good set there from Mediterranean, kicking to the corner to try and keep Tonga down in their own end as well. If they can aim up in defence here, should get some good starting field position for the next set.
Absolutely, as we see Sam Lillard now, he'll make the run there. He's got a couple more minutes left before he'll head off the field for the first prop rotation of the game. But both props from Tonga have made a pretty good impact so far. We're just over halfway, 40 metres now. Lee Simons there with the last tackle there. We're going to go back to Sione Matthews now, the number 13 with the kick. Kicks to the backfield. Miko Rashford has to get on his bike there to make sure he gets there in time. Gets past one, but gets wrapped up by, I believe it's Lonnie and he's number 9. But Rossini there, no one at home, marker, no one square. Makes a little dash and makes a couple metres there. As we head back towards the middle of the field, Downey now. So far, we've been 15 minutes into this game so far. And is there anything you've noticed or anything you've really that's caught your eye yet?
Obviously, early on in the game, handling errors were a big issue for both sides here. But it seems in the last sort of 5 minutes of play, both sides have tidied that area up, and it's been a pretty back and forth game.
Justin plays now.
Blake.
Justin plays with the break there. It's a great break, and if it wasn't for Cody Mansour, he would have been home for all money. But Anthony Boom now, he gets past one, but gets driven back infield by, I believe that's Angie Slugger or Logan Seymour. But Sam Lillard runs over the top of a Mediterranean defense. That's Charlie Rossini there. He's just run over the top of. Tonga in some great position. They're going to head to right. Daniel Hellier tries to get through himself, but gets wrapped up in a 2-man tackle. We've got numbers on the blind side. We're going to go back towards the middle of the field. Sam Lillard now. Last tackle. I'd assume we'd be looking to the skies here. Didn't quite get it last time when I tried to predict. And I didn't get it this time. They put the grubber through. Angie Slugger now. He makes a return. He does well to stay in field there. And we're going to be up over the 10-metre line. Mediterranean are going to try and get out of their own half off in this set. But Wirram now. He'll get us over the 20.
Great piece of play there by Slugger to get that out of the end goal. Definitely thought he was going to be taken in for all money.
Yeah, absolutely right. As we're now about 30 metres over the 30-metre line, and 4 tackles gone. Downey now, he'll get wrapped up. We're a bit far out for a 40-20 attempt, but we're going to go inside-outside to Mansour, and that worked perfectly as the guy are going to get up over halfway. That was some nice, silky smooth play from Mediterranean. Last tackle now would be assuming that it'd kick to the corners, and that's what they do. They kick down to the corner of Ben Cummins. He'll get on the right and can't get around. That's Angie Slugger. He can't get around there. Great defense to not let him around. He's a very dangerous runner there. But Matty Harris, he absolutely warms the shoulders up and gets a hit on Daniel Hellier. As Sion Mataustes wrapped up on the TBC Live logo. We're about to see those first prop rotations come through in about 45 seconds. As Justin plays, throws the dummies but can't get around. Throws the steps, sorry, not dummies. As Lonnie Lawrence, he'll try and barge up over the 40-metre line. Not quite an attacking range for a kick here, but we'll push it back to Daniel Hellier. Hellier will put the crossfield punt down to Miko Rashford. He'll step past one. He'll get past one, but he can't get past that backline defence there. They've held on beautifully, Tonga, and they've slowed the playable down a bit as well to let their man get back.
Airy pass.
Fantastic, as this is some fantastic football from Mediterranean. Sorry for the lacking comms there, a bit of technical issues up in the box. I think we're both just really excited with what's going on. Last tackle from Mediterranean. They've made some good meters, especially considering where they did start their set from. McLucky will try and pin them down in their own end. Ben Cummins will make the run upfield. Gets met by a strong tackle of Cody Mansour there. I actually thought it looked a little bit high. But referee says play on as we see those first prop interchanges. Geez, I'm losing my marbles over here. Seeing those first prop interchanges come across as Lockyer. It definitely wouldn't be a first. As Callum Murray gets the ball out to Domstrom and Noli. 4 tackles gone. They're just over the 40-metre line. How would you rate this set so far, Wilmot?
Being a pretty solid set overall for Tonga. They're now pushed it out to past the 50-metre line, so 44-metre gain on the set. Not a bad set from Tonga. Hopefully they can put up a decent kick and put the pressure back on.
Ooh, Sio Matthews gets in the way there. But it doesn't matter. He makes a break anyway. Throws the inside ball to Drew Matthews, and Drew Matthews gets wrapped up. Look, that's not the worst end of set. You could have had a kick return try or something go wrong from the kick return, so doing that, it paid off pretty well for them. But in terms of interchanges, we'll see the number 14 and 15 come on from both teams. So we'll see Aaron Leondis and Jason Farah for Mediterranean, as we see Farah with the ball there now. And on the Tongan side, we'll have Max Tapoke and Callum Irwin. I do apologise if I have butchered that pronunciation as well. But Cody Mansour, he gets on a bit of a run here. He's got the fullback to beat, but can't get around Jason Plays. He's been dialed in so far, Justin Plays. He's kind of just read Cody Mansour like a book so far, and he just couldn't get past him. As Farah, it's the second touch of the set here. 4 tackles gone, just over the 40-metre line for Mediterranean. Ollie Pache now, he'll bump off one. I'm not quite sure who that is. The number is a bit blurry from here. But last tackle, they'd be looking to, I'd assume, kick to the corner again. Baker's now, and does exactly that. Kicks it down to Lee Simon. He tries to get on his bike there, but Leo St. Hendricks, he's the one that's going to wrap him up.
Yeah, another good set. Solid by Mediterranean there. Still not getting close enough to put up an attacking kick, but still well in the grind here.
Absolutely, and this is some great football. I don't know about you, but as a fan, I love to see close football like this, especially considering the fact that we got out of the grind of those errors we kept having. So it's good to see just some nice, close, set-by-set football as Lee Simons gets up over the halfway line, gets driven back behind it. 4 tackles gone. Tonga have not made it so many advances like they have in their last sets here. They've been pretty well contained by Mediterranean as I look to kick from their own side of halfway. They'll kick it down to the wing of Miko Rashford. He'll try and get past one, but gets well contained on his own 20.
Yeah, I guess not so much a disappointing set, but just another set, kicking from distance. They've definitely changed a bit, Tonga, throughout these first 27 minutes. In the early onset of the first half, they were coming a lot more closer towards the Mediterranean goal line. But in the last couple sets, they've just not been able to get past the 40-metre line.
Absolutely. And look, how good has Charlie Rossini been so far? He's had 4 or 5, that I can count, dummy half dashes that have made it 10, 15 metres each time. This is some really great work from him here. As Mediterranean, they'll kick from about the 40-metre line, make it the 30-metre line almost. But Ben Cummins, he'll be the one that gets that one cleanly, but gets driven back by Angie Slugger.
Yeah, they seem to be targeting Ben Cummins a lot in this game. Oh, yeah, terrible pass.
Terrible pass, and that's actually what's been the main turnover so far. We've had 3 offloads that have gone to wrong players, and Mansour now gets it out the back to Miko Rashford. He puts the steps on, he gets past one, he's got players to beat, players gets him, wraps him up. He's been on fire so far, can't get much past this man, but 2 tackles gone, off the ball hit, Ollie Pache picks it up, he says, don't worry Matty, I've got this one. That's actually not Matty Harris, he is not on the field, that's Aaron Leondis.
Oh, what are you doing?
Oh, nearly there, but
could have gone himself.
Could have gone himself, but went for the selfless play there, go for the pass. And Charlie Rossini gets absolutely whacked, and rightfully so. You're going to take that long to pick up the ball. You're going to get backed. Last tackle now. McLucky puts the bomb. That is a well-placed bomb. That is an amazingly placed bomb, but, geez. Cody Mansour there gets well contained. 30 minutes out. I would have thought we've had a score by now, but no. We're going to go down the side of Callum Murray. He'll try and get us out of a bit of trouble here.
Great defence there by Tonga. We're in some hairy situations then, but kept composed, kept Mediterranean out, but Mediterranean was kicking themselves after missing out on a couple golden opportunities to put points on the board there.
Absolutely. I mean, and you can't really say much about that set. It was a perfectly paced kick. He went up for it, came down with it, but just couldn't get to ground. Some great defensive effort, as you mentioned. But the fresh legs of Callum Irwin now will try and get us out of their 30, but can't. He gets contained pretty well. As Tonga now, they're in a bit of trouble here. We're last tackle and we're still on their side of the 40. We've got 40-20 range. I know that Daniel Hoyer and Daniel Harris. Daniel Hellier and Domshom do have that leg on them, but they just kick it down to Cody Mansour. He'll make the return, and Mediterranean, they're going to be over the other side of halfway by this tackle.
Another great defensive set by Mediterranean there after a strong attacking set. Gifted them some early field position. Hopefully we can see another attacking kick.
Absolutely, as we now get Jason Farrer now. He'll get us up to the TBC Live logo. Seems to be a recurring spot that both teams aim for, is those logos. But Wirram now. Last tackle will be on now. Gets us into the 20. I think we might just be out of range. We might look to the skies, however, as McLucky puts the bomb up. I'm not sure if that's the right option. 20 metres out, that bomb lands. Boom now with the ball. He gets past one. He's got past Cody Mansour. He's got Andy Slugger in chase. Slugger's gaining on him, gaining real quick. But Anthony Boom, he's taking it to the house here. Anthony Boom. Wow. What a great start. Great job for him.
Just when you thought it was looking like a solid tackle, he just breaks the game wide open and scores straight off the kick. Just poor kick selection there from Mediterranean, and that just leads to basically an easy turnover of points.
Absolutely, and yeah, look, bit of a letdown from Mediterranean to obviously score for kick return, but it was bound to happen at some point. We've gone 33 minutes of play where there's been no one's wavered. So hats off to both sides. Like that's a great way to start a game. And Daniel Hellier will add the 2 on, 6 points to 0 with about 5.5 minutes left to play. We'll have Bakers to get us back underway.
Oh, hopefully we can see a bit more of that grind set that we were just experiencing. Otherwise, I feel Tonga could very well run away with this after that piece of play.
Yeah, look, it depends how the set goes. And Max Tapoke, he gets it well underway there. That's a great run to run over the top of Ollie Pache as well. But Shemaine and Ollie will go to the blind side, open side. Lee Simons gets past one. Geez, he makes Mansell dive at him there, and Lee Simons, he'll be in. So it'll be back-to-back tries for Tonga. And you called it there, Wilmot. You thought they might run away with it. It's so far looking like that might be the case.
I'm gobsmacked. What was that? The second tackle off the kickoff, and straight away they're in again. Mediterranean have just switched off here after what was such a great 30 minutes of footy.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's a bit disappointing, especially after you concede so late in the first half. You kind of do switch off. I'd imagine. You worked so hard, and then just something didn't quite go your way. And yeah, this is where we're at now. Hell yeah, he has the opportunity now to take it out to 12 points. The difference. The best thing that Mediterranean can do right now is not concede another try before halftime. If they go into the break 18 points down, it could be a very difficult deficit to come back. I know that the biggest comeback in SRL history is 24 points, 24 or 26 points. So we're obviously not in that territory just yet, but yeah, it's something you definitely want to avoid. And I'm sure that Ollie Pache and the Mediterranean leadership team are definitely trying to avoid that as we get back underway. Max Talpoke now tries to go with another good off the fence run, but gets covered there by Ollie Pache. Ollie gets his lick back, doesn't let him through, and they've bungled that. Mediterranean now, they're going to have some great opportunity here. They've got to score off this. They've got to score off this set. They've been gifted it within their own 10. Leo St. Hendricks, he'll try and barge over, can't quite, and it'll be Hopsgood. Bring it the man, bring it the hour. Hopsgood, he'll be the one that gets Mediterranean back on board here. And what a great way to do it. You've made them pay. You've taken advantage of their blunder, and you've got some points back on the board. It's already been a great game so far, but this is going to be a great contest for sure, especially when we get some more points on the board.
What a turnaround in the span of, 4 minutes. We've had 3 tries scored out of completely nowhere. Could this be the turnaround Mediterranean needed? They've stopped the bleeding, they've hit back, and it looks like they're going to go into the sheds at half-time with only a 6-point deficit. This game is on.
Absolutely. As Daniel Hellier, he'll get us back underway, but you kind of got to look back to what went wrong in that tackle. I'm not sure what's happened. Too many chefs in the kitchen, I might have to say. I'm not too sure at all, but that's definitely the turning point there. That drop ball is going to haunt them for the rest of the game. Let's see if it makes a big difference. Mansour will get us back underway. Gets it out to Leondis. Leondis will get us up over to the 20-metre line. As Mediterranean, I'd assume they'd be trying to get back another 6 points on the board, try and go in a level at least, if not ahead. With about 2 minutes left to play, we will see our original props return. You can see Matty Harris on the field there. Can't miss that bald head from the commentary box. And there's the number 10, Matt Downey. You've just seen into frame. But Matty Harris now, there he is. He'll take up a hit up. 4 tackles gone with just shy of the 40-metre line. They'll go back down to the left to Worm. Last tackle, definitely out of range for an attacking kick. They'd be looking to kick to corners here for sure. They get out to McCluckey, and that's exactly what McCluckey does. Kicks it to Ben Cummins. Ben Cummins gets past 1. Oh, no. He gets past 2. He's got someone on his inside, and thank God. That was almost bad. Great tackle from Angie Slugger, and I can't see who that is. That's Charlie Rossini to get there, but they're in some danger here. Justin plays now, gets past 1. He's going to keep pushing. I think he's short.
Surely
John Boy Mayava wants to double check. It looked like he might have been short, but he might have just got over. Oh no, I don't think he has.
I think there's a blade there. Surely.
Bunker taking some time. Ooh. Look, I don't agree with that there. But look, that's why I'm not in the box. Bunker says yes, and Tonga get those points back, and they're going to go into the break with a 10-point lead at the moment. Daniel Hellier make it 12.
What an end of a half. What an absolute crazy end to a half we've just watched. So that's going to go into the half-time at 18-6 to Tonga, when for 30 minutes of the game it was 0-0.
And welcome back to SRL TV for your first of 2 games tonight. We've got a cracking game for you here. Mediterranean versus Tonga. We've been 40 minutes into this game. As you can see, Tonga have taken an 18-6 lead. But yeah, look, we're in for a bit of a interesting clash. Some halftime changes have been made. I guess the most notable halftime change, Tonga, Lonnie Lawrence, he's decided to swap the halves around. So Daniel Hellier will be playing in the 6th position, and Dom Stramenoli will be playing in the 7th position. So a bit of an interesting pick, but we'll see how that goes, as we get underway now. Dom Stremanoli take the second tackle up over the 20-metre line as we'll head back to Lachlan Lockyer. He'll find a gap. He gets past one. Flick ball on the inside to Lonnie Lawrence. Lonnie Lawrence now, he'll try and get through that tackle but gets wrapped up. As we get back to the middle, Daniel Hellier, late draw pass to Tavita Palange, who's come on for Sam Lillard. 4 tackles gone. Lonnie Lawrence now tries to do it himself. 40 metres out. They'll be looking for a deep kick now to one of the corners. Daniel Hellier with the boot. Gets it down to, I'm wrong, it's not one of the wingers. It's Cody Mansour. He'll be the one that takes us back up over the 20-metre line.
Good opening set there from Tonga. Really looking to take this game by the scruff of the neck and follow through and go for the win.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's great start, as you mentioned, as we get Rossini now with the ball. He was a man that had a great first half. You often talk about hookers and their stats not really counting, but he's had a great first half in kind of retrospect to hookers. As Wirram now, 4 tackles gone. He gets driven back, held in the tackle there as well, a little bit too long. But Rossini gets the ball out to Bakers. We're going to have a spine connection there. The 6, 7, 9 get the ball. As 5 tackles have gone now. Baker's out of the kick play, but it'll be Leo St. Hendricks with a kick, and it's not a bad kick from the man. But Lee Simons, he'll be the one that takes the run up, but gets tackled by the kicker, Leo St. Hendricks.
Pretty good kick for a centre there.
Yeah, absolutely. Great return set from Mediterranean. If this is anything like the first half, then we're going to have a great time. As Callum Murray now, he'll go down the sideline. Bit of an interesting spot for a number 12 to be, but gets wrapped up just shy of that SRL logo as Lonnie Lawrence heads us up a bit more straight, I guess, heading towards the try line. But Callum Murray now, he'll take us up with another run. Just shy of the 40-metre line. They'll get the ball to their halves to try and kick us out of trouble. Hellier gets the ball. He gets it down to the corner of Seymour.
Logan Seymour.
Logan Seymour, thank you. What a day. As we go down the blind side at him, look lucky now. He'll try and get back through the middle of the field, but gets wrapped up by Justin Plays. And we'll go back on the inside ball, back to Ollie Pache. Pache now, over 40 metres. Mediterranean are in some great field position with 3 tackles gone. They've got plenty of time to try and impose some more attacking prowess. As Cody Mansour, bit of a nothing play there. They've gone nowhere, but 4 tackles. They're going to throw the steps on Miko Rashford. He will, but he's going to be wrapped up 20 metres out, just out of range of an attacking kick, I'd imagine. But Ollie Pache puts boot to ball. It's a nice middle kick, and McLucky comes down with the ball. And forget that. I guess it is good position for an attacking kick, and that's not too bad from them.
Yeah, unlucky. Just couldn't break away from that last defender there. Otherwise, that would have been a certain try.
Absolutely. As Tavita Palangai now absolutely bumps off, I believe that's Charlie Rossini that's just been flattened. As we see Tonga now, they're going to go up the field. Justin Plays now gets the steps on one, but again, it's fullback v fullback again. Seems to be the reoccurring factor for tonight. As Daniel Hellier now gets it out to Bozzy Lewis, another set of fresh legs for Tonga. 4 tackles gone, over 40 metres. So they've made a good reply set here, Tonga. As Justin Plays, again, puts the steps on, tries to get past Cody Mansour, and does. He absolutely does, and Tonga are going to fly out to another 4-point lead. Lead by another 4 points, that's the one.
Justin is playing like a man possessed out there. He's already got 2 tries, and he's been everywhere in defence, everywhere in attack. Definitely an early shoe-in for man of the match.
Yeah, absolutely. And, I mean, the fullback battle tonight has been great. Unfortunately, Cody Mansour's been found out a few times on those long runs, but it does not take anything away from what we've had so far. And Daniel Hellier now, he'll try and make it an 18-point difference. Now, Wimmer, for those fans watching at home there, would you probably say that a lot of them have been shocked with this result, or would you say that this was more expected?
I mean, it's hard to say, Josh, because, I mean, in Mediterranean's last match, they managed to knock off Australia. Tonga, I believe, got it with the win, if you correct me on that.
Yes,
I think they
correct.
got the win. So, both teams coming off a win. At that point, who was more in front? It was pretty close on the markets. So I guess it's probably more of a surprise than anything.
Yeah, absolutely. As we see Lonnie Lawrence now with the return, and I guess both sides have had some good games. Obviously, Tonga, they didn't fare so well in the Pacific Challenge that we had. They ended up losing to both Samoa and New Zealand, but obviously had a good showing against the Cook Islands. But yeah, I mean, look, both sides have been really great. I wasn't expecting a 24-6 lead from either side, especially from Tonga. But yeah, I mean, look, it's been great so far. As we see now, Stremananoli will get it out to plays. He'll try and get past one. He does. He gets past that first line of defense, but Matty Harris will wrap him up. 5 tackles. We're on the last here. And we're going to go to Dom Stremananoli. He's going to kick to the corner. It'll be the corner of Miko Rashford. He'll try and get up on the run there, but gets driven back.
Another good set by Tonga there. Going through the set, putting the kick down to a corner and defending it. If they can hold the defensive line here, keep them within the 40, I think definitely be in another good position.
Yeah, absolutely. As we get towards the middle of the field here with Mediterranean, Matty Harris, he'll go through a hole. He has Justin players to beat, but Justin ushers him over towards the 40-metre line. Bit of a gallop there from Matty Harris, and he gets the ball out to Logan Seymour. Seymour goes back. Good call there to come away from that sideline. As 5 tackles are gone, we're out of range for an attacking kick. They'd be putting up a bomb, and that's what they do. They give it to Cody Mansour, and forget that, they are in range for an attacking kick, and that's what they've done. Cody Mansour gets some more points on the board.
Great attacking kick by Mediterranean there, and a great take by Cody Mansour. Good to see the battle of the fullbacks lights up even more. I think, what's that? 2 tries to Justin, and is that the 1 or second to Mansour there?
I've got a terrible memory, but I'd have to say it's 2 tries to Mansour.
So there you go. Both fullbacks, 2 tries apiece.
Actually, no,
however,
sorry.
I still think...
It's not. Hopsgood got that first try, so it's actually 1 try.
Oh, well, there you go. So it's not just 2 yet, but it's definitely heating it up. But Justin still holds advantage in that battle.
Absolutely. As Bakers now gets that conversion over, as will now be 24 points to 12 points difference. This game's starting to heat up a bit more. It did get a bit cold there when Tonga scored that try to open the second half, but we've got a bit more life back in this game. Just waiting for Daniel Hellier now to get us underway. Loves to take his time here, young Hellier. Gets the ball down to the corner of Tierney. There's a set of fresh legs there for Mediterranean. Came on just at that halftime break. As he'll get wrapped up in a strong tackle. We'll get Downey now with the run. He gets past one. He weaves through. He gets... Oh! Look how fast that ball went out.
Wing and arm there.
Absolutely. Got clocked, and... Yeah, Mediterranean, they're going to get a piggyback out of their own half now. So they will start their set again within the 40. Within Tonga's 40. Charlie Rossini will get us back underway. Gets us over to Ollie Pache. Pache will try and straighten us up. It's a good run there and take 3 defenders to tackle him. Rossini gets around, bit of a shuffle. 30 metres again. Rossini with a good dummy half dash. He seems to be making that kind of his thing at the moment. But Baker's now. He'll try and make a half-back run, but gets driven back, loses a bit of metres there. Ollie Pache throws it out to the other half. Michael McLucky now. That's a good run from him there. Good run to kind of straighten things up. 4 tackles. They're going to head back down that left side of the field. Gets it to Matty Harris. Matty Harris will get tackled 10 metres out, or 13 or 14 metres out, sorry, we'll say. Last tackle, they're going to give it to Hellier. Hellier drops the ball. Drew Matthews returns it. It's not Daniel Hellier that drops the ball. It's the other player. Sorry for that, Daniel Hellier hate. As we get underway, Lonnie Lawrence there, again, gets us up over the 30-metre line. Again, I do apologise for the mislabel there, Daniel. As Tavita Palangai now 40 metres out. This is a good set so far from Tonga as they go for an inside-outside. It goes to plays. Just the man you don't want it to be passed to if you're Mediterranean, but they get it out to him. He gets past one, and the offload goes back to Dom Stremananoli. 3 tackles gone. We're within the 30. Tonga are in some dangerous positioning here as they get the ball out to Lonnie Lawrence. 4 tackles. They're going to go back to the right-hand side of the field. Dom Stremananoli tries to just break through the gap there, but Matty Harris has got him covered. Last tackle. They're going to go to Mataus to Hellier. Hellier puts the bomb up. It's a bit deep. And yeah, Cody Mansell catches that and gets absolutely smacked off the ball by Lonnie Lawrence.
Yep.
Well, not
Poor,
so much off.
poor end of set there for Tonga after a great set with the break from Justin. Again, just making the plays. But just a poor kick choice there. Hands a 7-tackle set to Mediterranean as Cody makes a break.
Absolutely. He makes a break there and gets held down in the tackle by Justin Plays. Fullback out of position. They try to go through Matty Harris, but he gets the offload to Ollie Pache. And they're going to go over halfway on the tackle too. Lachlan Tyranny now goes over the 40-metre line. Looks like Mediterranean is starting to slow down a bit in their sets, but Leo St. Hendricks will try and make the break there, but can't get around Daniel Hellier, that is, with the bright orange headgear. And we just got someone in the way there, but the referee calls play on. Not sure what's happened there, but will be last tackle, 20 metres out. Let's see what they do attacking-wise. They give it to Bakers. He puts the bomb up. That's a pretty well-placed bomb from the looks of things. Tap back to Mansour. Mansour steps around. Mansour's going to push forward and he's going to get put on his back. Yeah, tap back tries are always something that I love to see. You're not sure what's going to happen next, but that was a great set from Mediterranean, even after the little drop ball.
Tonga will definitely be breathing a sigh of relief after that because that looked like a knock-on for all money for me. So if they scored off that, they definitely would have been filthy.
Absolutely. As it plays now, he gets past one. He breaks through the line. Justin Plays he's been on fire, as you mentioned. The battle of fullbacks heating up, but just in the fact that he gets through the line so easily has been outstanding from the bloke. As Hellier gets wrapped up, tackle 4. They're going to go over the 40, inside outside, 2 plays again. He's going to carve up the line a bit there, but can't get around. I believe that's Cody Mansell that makes the covered defence tackle. Last tackle, we're going to see Hellier. He puts the bomb up. Crossfield bomb goes to Cody Mansell. Man's everywhere, Cody. Gets down the field a little bit there, but gets wrapped up about 16 metres out from his own try line.
Another decent set by Tonga there.
He came out reeling from that tackle there. Sion Mataus. He's staying on the field. And we got a send-off warning here too. That was not a very good tackle at all. But Sion Mataus there seems to be in a bit of trouble. We'll see if he stays on the field.
Just compounding there for Tonga. Possible injury for Siona and then giving away the penalty.
And being told by the ref that this is it anymore and we're going to have someone sent off. This is turning around fast for them. As we see Mediterranean now, they're going to be in some good field position. Cody Mansell gets around 1. And
can't get past Plays.
Absolutely. Plays has been great all night and he continues to show his defensive greatness. As Hopgood's back on the field, he tries to straighten us up here, but gets wrapped up. We're going to go left out to Wirram. Wirram gets driven backwards. This is some really good Tongan defense here. They're going to go out to the left again. They're going to pass it to Angie Slugger. Slugger nearly drops the ball. Looks like he wasn't expecting that one. But last tackle, what are we going to get here? We're a bit shallow for an attacking kick, I'd imagine. So I'm not sure what's going to happen. Not a great end to the set at all.
Terrible pass there. Too close to the line to try the crash play. And I just see should have just passed it out the blind side, put a grubber into the corner and go for the repeat set.
Absolutely. As Murray now, he gets wrapped up on the 20-metre line. Still no news yet from Sion Mataus if he's staying on the field, so I guess that's a good sign. I've not seen any interchanges, but we'll continue play. We'll try and get some information on that. But Callum Murray now, he will get his second hit up of the set. Four tackles gone, and it seems like Tonga are just paddling at the moment. They can't get out of their own half. As Lillard now gets wrapped up just shy of the 40-metre line for last tackle. It'll be Hellier or Domstrom and Ollie to kick us out of trouble, and it'll be Hellier. 30 metres. That's not a bad kick. Kicks him out of a bit of trouble there, but the kick return is always a scary thing. But Logan Seymour, he gets wrapped up. Mediterranean there, going to have the field advantage here as Wirram gets over halfway, gets the ball to Angie Slugger. Slugger gets over the 40, over the 30, wrapped up by, have a guess, it's Justin Plays again with an amazing tackle. As Wirram now will get us up over the 20. Looks like Tonga are trying to slow the play down a little bit by holding the tackle down. Matty Harris tries to wind up the legs, but gets driven back, put on his back there and a good tackle. As we head towards the middle, 4 tackles gone. Hop's good now, trying to inspire his men. 10 metres out. Last tackle. This is some good positioning. I'd be loving to see a good kick here. They get it out to McLucky. McLucky gets it to Cody Mansell.
What a kick.
How good.
Beautiful kick. Once again, the fullbacks are the shining light of tonight's game. Just, they're everywhere and they're scoring all the tries. Beautiful kick there. Straight on the nose. Easy try.
Absolutely. Yeah, Cody Mansell's been electric so far. Yeah, I mean, look, this game's now definitely on its head here. 24 points to 16 with a kick to come. Strap yourselves in. We've got a good 13 and a half minutes coming up. Great kick. Great kick from here. And look, if you were Tonga, if you were the Tongan captain, what would you be saying to your men? How would you kind of keep the nerves down?
I'd just say to them, we're ahead still. Don't need to do anything silly. Hold your line strong. Just focus on the fundamentals of football. Go through your set, get to your kick, and have good defensive pressure. Just the little things, and I think Tonga should get this home.
Yeah, fair enough. That's some wise words there. As Angie Slugger now gets the ball, a bit out of position for a centre to be in the middle of the field there, but I believe he might have returned to the field as a prop in the prop changes. Oh, far out. That's a great recovery from Hopsgood, but great tackle from Tonga. I did not see who made that, but far out. That is a brilliant hit. As Slugger now, I think he might be in that prop position actually, hence the field positioning. As McLucky now gets it out to Wirram. Wirram will get up to the 40-metre line. It seems just like Tonga, Mediterranean are lacking a little bit of the go forward. Early 40-20 attempt, but doesn't have the angle or the distance, unfortunately. Justin plays there. Had to make no real effort to try and catch that.
It was a good defensive set from Tonga. A strong reply after the try from Mediterranean. They've definitely aimed up. So hopefully they can get through this set, go down the field and put up a kick and hopefully put more points on the board.
Yeah, absolutely. Stramanoli now goes for a bit of a run. Get some real good post-contact meters there as well, as they're going to be into Mediterranean's half. As Lonnie now, he'll play the ball. Calamari now over the 40. This has been not the most enthralling attacking plays, but the defense from both sides have been really good. As Hellier, he'll try and kick out of trouble down to the corner of Miko Rashford. But Miko Rashford gets past one. Daniel Hellier and Plays are going to have to make the tackle. But no, it's not Hellier. It's Iafoa who makes the tackle. Bakers, he'll try and do the SRL SRL half run. You see that pretty often. With Slugger now trying to inject a bit of life into the front line. For Mediterranean, they need that little bit of extra go forward in the forwards. As Miko Rashford gets the steps around one, but again, it's Justin Plays who's back there making the tackle. I'd love to see his tackling stats at full time here to see how far he's gone. But Mansell puts the steps on one, gets past two and three.
Oh wow!
What was going on there?
Wow!
I'm not too sure what Daniel Hellier was doing. He was in chase there. It looked like he had him, but didn't. I'm not sure. That was
1, 2
wow.
Broken tackles.
Jeez.
Tonga, what is going on?
And we've got John Bakers now. He has the opportunity to level this game. Something I didn't think was going to happen when we came out for this second half, because Tonga were that far in front and looked that dominant. Oli Pache and his men have just flipped it on their heads and went, no, we don't care. We're going to come back. And that's what they've done. 24 points all. We're locked up here at DW Stadium in Wigan. And wow, I'm not sure what to expect from the next 8 minutes. Do you think we got golden point on our hands here, or do we think we're going to have it wrapped up on time and get home for the next game?
I think this very well could go to golden point. I mean, the fight back from Mediterranean to close it and level it, and there's still 8 minutes to go, so there's plenty of time for someone to pull through.
Oh, absolutely. We've still got, 9 minutes. It's about 7 minutes now. So a lot can happen in 7 minutes, also I've been told. as McLucky gets it out to Seymour, gets past one, tries to go up the sideline. Good idea to get the offload there. You don't want to go over the touchline at this stage in the match. Stegarini, he's been a bit quiet for the second half as McLucky gets the ball out to Worm. Worm now tries to barge over the 40, but gets slowed down in some great defensive efforts. But Rossini, with his, I'm going to call it his patented, I guess it's his now, his shuffle, doing really great with that so far. It's put Tonga under a bit of pressure at various points. But Tyranny, last tackle now, 57 metres gained. Not a bad set from Mediterranean. As Bakers goes for a field goal. Wow. On the fly too. I was not expecting a field goal attempt. He's nailed that from about 30 out and about 20 over from the post. So that's not a bad kick at all, as Mediterranean will take the early lead here.
The only thing that worries me is that it was very early to put a point on the board. However, as we all know, scoreboard pressure is a big thing. So I think Mediterranean maybe just wanted to edge out in front to put the pressure back on Tonga.
Absolutely. As Mediterranean, they'll be looking just to kind of hold the ball here and just take the time. We've got 5 minutes left. You don't obviously want to concede at all. Yeah, interesting. This game has gone from point to point, and it's something that I was not expecting when I rocked up at the stadium here today. But Mansour now, that's a good first couple tackles from Mediterranean. Leo St. Hendricks gets driven backwards. 4 tackles gone. They're going to want to try and get a good attacking kick here, as they can't get over the 40. So I'm not sure if you'd look for a 40-20 or if you just try and punt it to the corners. Good thing I'm not a half. As Bakers does none of the above. Kicks it to, on the bounces, adjusting plays there. Great recap from the bloke. But as we see now, we're going to go to the left. Callum Murray now. This is some dangerous signs. Obviously, like you mentioned, was it a bit early for the field goal? We'll know in about 3 minutes. As we go towards the right side of the field, Shmananoli trying to get over the line here. All they need is to put that ball on the ground. Boom out to plays in some space, plays in a score. That's try number 3. Try number 3? Yeah, that's try number 3 for Justin Plays.
That is his hat-trick. Yep, that is his hat-trick.
Hat-trick for Plays, and it couldn't come at a better time. Tonga take the lead. They almost don't even need to worry about this kick. 28 points to 25 with about 3.5 minutes to go. This is, yeah. I guess
the hour cometh the man.
Absolutely.
All I can say.
I guess that answers our question. I guess the field goal might have been a bit too early, as we're now down by 5 points. They're going to need something special, and they're going to need it real quick. We do not have much time left in this game at all.
Yeah, 2 minutes 20 on the clock. They need to force an error and just hope for a miracle at this point.
Absolutely, as John Bakers is going to take some time here to get the ball down to the other end of the field. Daniel Hellier with the ball. That's an interesting pass. Gets it to Kaiafoa, but Kaiafoa gets rocked for his troubles. Hellier now again, second run of the set for Tonga. That was not a very good commentary set there. Let's just everyone wipe that from our brains. A bit of commentary fatigue. But we get it back to Hellier. Hellier's going to take a second run. I'm not sure. Tonga seem to be kind of playing for time here, which is not a bad idea. But they... Angie Slugger. Angie Slugger to the house. Angie Slugger. They're going to have a kick in the front to steal the game from Tonga. We're currently 30 points to 29 with about 50 seconds left. Just... Wow. I've got no words.
I can't speak.
It looks like it was Dom Shmananoli that might have forced that error there. And Angie Slugger found the ball in his hands and running away with it. John Baker's probably the biggest kick of his career so far. And without a doubt, 30 seconds left. Mediterranean take this lead, 31 points to 30. Not a lot can be said about that. Disappointing from Tonga to obviously drop the ball like that, quite literally and figuratively. Both sides must be Yeah, as you can tell in the
That's
commentary
just
box, I'm shocked. Wilmot, I'm sure you're shocked.
mind-boggling.
Mind-boggling. There you go.
And all they've got to do is hold on to it here, and they've wrapped it up.
Absolutely. And they go for a pass, but
Oh,
Angie
God.
Slugger, he's going to be the one that takes this tackle. And Mediterranean, they're going to run out your winners 31 points to 30 in a thrilling clash for your Monday night. Geez. It's going to take some time. Yeah. First game, but yeah. Look, that's going to be a strong contender there. Absolutely. I don't have much to say about that as we're going to take a look at some stats as we kind of look here. Kind of what you'd expect from a game like this. Battle of the fullbacks. The fullbacks really took the limelight here as we look across. Not really much difference. Obviously, Tonga had to make more tackles. They nearly made 200 tackles as opposed to Mediterranean's 166. Missed tackles are about the same, 30 versus 24. Line breaks were up pretty high, 34 to 37. That's all pretty good there. I mean, it's kind of what you'd expect from this game. The errors were pretty high though. I'd love to kind of theorize about what would happen if the errors were lower. Would we see more points? Would we see less points? I don't know. But yeah, completions again, everything pretty 50-50. Was there anything in particular that you were wanting to see out of that?
Well, just on the errors, I feel most of them came within the first few minutes of the game. Yep. And I think that cleaned up pretty well throughout.
Absolutely. As we take a look at some of the Tongan stats here, as Justin plays, as you'd kind of expect from what we did see so far, Justin plays 356 run meters, 17 tackles, 13 line breaks, 3 tries. Pretty outstanding game from the bloke. Drew Matthews, closely followed from dummy half, 151 run meters, 29 tackles, only 2 missed, a try assist, and again, pretty solid game. Daniel Hellier, 118 run meters from half, 15 tackles, 8 kicks for 197 meters, and a try assist, and pretty spotless with the boot as well. So not a bad effort from both sides. You've got quite a few of their players actually hit that 100 plus run meters. So Ben Cummins and Domstrom Ananoli, Lee Simons, Sione Mataus, Lonnie Lawrence, and Anthony Boom. Sam Lillard, though, in 41 minutes, 75 meters. That's not a bad effort, especially in that kind of time frame. But again, looking at the tackles, Lachlan Lockyer, 23 tackles, none missed, 25 and 1 for Sione Mataus. So Tonga did really well in the defense there to not miss any tackles or have effective tackles. It's just unfortunate that their errors have been, I guess, the downfall of this game. As we take a look at some of the stats for Mediterranean, do you want to run us through these ones here, Wilmot?
Yep, so no surprises here. Cody Mansell, 287 running meters. Bit shaky with the tackles, 14 made, 2 missed, but 13 line breaks as well. But also, Charlie Rossini, I know we say hooker stats are inflated in the SRL, but I think he definitely earned a lot of those 256 run meters today. Especially some of his work out of dummy half. He definitely earned his keep there. One thing I would like to point out, though, is a lot of missed tackles spread out through the Mediterranean team. Actually, there's only 4 people that didn't miss a tackle, which is a bit frightening in its own way, but still managed to get the job done. Another, I guess you call an eye catcher for me, Angie Slugger, 58 minutes, 132 run meters. Another strong performance by the backs here as well.
Again, thank you very much. Stay tuned tomorrow. We've got Scotland and Samoa and Ireland v New Zealand. And then following that, on Wednesday, you've got the Mines and SRL State of Origin live from Adelaide Oval.